Hi there, sixth graders. So today we're going to talk about order of operations. So you may have heard of order of operations with the acronym PEMDAS, which is exactly what we're going to be talking about. So the first thing to remember that with order of operations is that we are generally always working from left to right in our equations. Meaning we're not starting at the end and working backwards. But there is kind of a specific order that we need to go in. So that order looks like this. So the first thing that we look at when we have an equation is, are there any parentheses or are there any grouping symbols? So the parentheses or grouping symbols kind of tell us where to start. If we see those, that's where we have to start. We have to start with whatever operation is in there. After parentheses, we look for our exponents. And then complete any exponent operations. After our exponents, we look for any multiplication. That's not a very good pen color. Let me rewrite that. And we also look for any division. After we look for multiplication and division, we look for any addition. And finally, we look for any subtraction. So one of the ways that we can remember this is with an acronym. So an acronym is it helps us to remember each step that we're looking at. So we have our acronym PEMDAS, or we can remember that as, and some of you may have heard this before, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Each one of these letters, or each one of these words, corresponds to one of the letters and one of the terms. So the P in please refers to the parentheses. The E in excuse refers to the exponents. M in my refers to multiplication. The D in dear refers to division. A in aunt refers to addition. And the S in Sally refers to subtraction. So you can remember, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. So let's practice. Let's look at this first one. We have 3 plus 7 times 6 divided by 3. So we can go straight down the list. Parentheses, there's no grouping symbols. There's also no exponents, but there is some multiplication and some division. So our 3 plus, we're not doing anything with. So we can multiply first, or we can divide first. Either one is fine. So I'm going to do 7 times 2 and then I'll multiply 3 plus 14, and we'll get our answer 17. Let's try another one. This time we have parentheses, so that means we need to start there and do that operation first. So 6 times 4 will give us 24. So our new equation is 24 divided by 3 minus 6 plus 2. There's no exponents, there's no multiplication, but there is division. So 24 divided by 3 is 8. So then we can do our addition. Our 6 plus 2 gives us 8. And then our subtraction gives us 0. And our third example. We don't have any parentheses, but we do have an exponent. So 2 to the power of 2, or 2 squared. Remember, all that means is 2 times 2, which is 4. And then we can multiply. 4 times 9 gives us 36 divided by 3. And then 36 divided by 3 will give us 12. And that is the order of operations. If you have any questions, please let me know. I am happy to help however I can. Have a fantastic day, 6th graders.